It feels like this is saying, you know what? You've done the work, you've made the hard choices, and you're right where you need to be. So you notice the hand that's pointing downwards towards the bottom of the cup, like a reminder to stay grounded. It does carry notes of the past, and this might be a call to remain firm in a decision to let go, but for some, a sign that something from your past is resurfacing. It almost looks like this hand is pointing downward, just like this. Above that hand is a symbol of a scythe, and that tool is literally weeding away what's no longer needed, clears away old energies that don't serve you and don't deserve you. It's mentally locked in. It feels almost surgical because sometimes that cut is so decisive. It's determined because it needs to be. It really reminds me of the symbolism on this card. Maybe you've removed someone or a situation from your life. Maybe you're thinking about it or someone has done that to you. Sometimes we have to vet through those unwanted situations with discernment and no second guessing. The scythe is the 10th card. And so that energy is present here as well. A time for change, transformation, and rebirth. These cycles of beginnings and endings. That same message is reflected in this section of the cup. This pattern, it looks kind of like a flower or even an orange slice. The bottom half is missing, and that actually feels like part of the message. What's currently missing? What has been removed? And how will that removal make room for something more abundant? This partial symbol doesn't need the other half to make sense. And that's exactly how growth feels sometimes, doesn't it? It's nonlinear. Sometimes when we lose something, we actually gain parts of ourselves. I just want to go back to this hand for a minute because it's so fascinating. It reminds me of Leonardo da Vinci's painting of Saint John the Baptist, who was a messenger that appeared before change. And you see that energy already in this reading. This hand's pointing towards the bottom. It's grounding the message inward. I've seen the name John in other readings, so maybe that archetype is symbolic for you. And actually have one of those readings here. You can see the letters Jon. It could also be Jan, maybe the name Jan or John. Maybe something happened in the month of January. But for me personally, these letters, Jon, have appeared several times. And St. John the Baptist represents preparation, truth, and transition. Just like that scythe, it's preparing to weed away what it doesn't need to reap the benefit of its harvest, just like the half flower in the reading as well. This feels like signs that the old has been released and that the new is forming, even when you can't see it yet. One of the things I learned about St. John the Baptist is that he speaks the truth even if it isolates him. So for you, it might look less like, what does this mean? Why did this happen? And more like, what am I going to do next? Sometimes we have to let go without needing agreement. We have to stop giving our energy to something that doesn't work. We have to move on without needing validation. And we have to trust ourselves even if others don't understand. So whether you're clearing a path or receiving an old offering in a new way, this reading is a reminder to keep only what's actually good for you. You can still grow even when you don't feel whole. And you really feel that here. Growth doesn't need perfection because even a fragment of it still holds power. And that's such good medicine for the soul. So I'm going to pull a few cards, get a few extra messages. I'll put this one back in the deck, and we'll see if it resurfaces. The sun, that is a great start. This is awareness. This is seeing something clearly. It's intense clarity, it's confidence in your decisions. It radiates outward and inward, and it really just lets you shine in your personal power. And that's how this reading feels. Oh, wow. And look at that. I think that's such great confirmation to trust your intuition. The fish, they're abundant, seeing things clearly, and maybe that's what you're doing as well. And seeing the scythe come out so soon, that really speaks to this ending and beginning, this clearing away of old energy of things that don't serve you. The scythe here, the scythe in the reading, what's at the bottom? Mice, right? These little details. It could be something small, something that diminished over time. It can be anxiety, worry, something that's constantly bothering you that eventually you have to let go of. You have to release it. Let's see what else is hidden here. Wow, the bouquet. Well, seeing the partial flower in the reading, having both of these come out, just this feels like such great confirmation. Seeing these two come out together after seeing these symbols within the reading is such a beautiful reminder to embrace the ephemeral and to live in the moment. Cherish those things that we know will not last forever. But it also touches on those life cycles that some things take time to bloom, and we can still release attachments and let go of things that have served their purpose, and then we accept change. So if this found you, I hope there was something here for you.